Are you in your 20s or 30s, trying to figure out how to make it big? Have you ever wondered why some people seem to have everything fall into place, while others struggle to catch a break? If you're asking yourself questions like, "What am I doing wrong?" or "Why am I not successful yet?" you're not alone. But what does success look like, and how can you unlock it before it's too late? Your 20s and 30s can feel like a roller coaster. One minute, you're excited about the possibilities life has to offer, and the next, you're overwhelmed by all the uncertainty. The pressure to make it can weigh heavy. Society tells you this is the time to hustle, grind, and somehow magically figure out your life. But is there a blueprint for success? The truth is, the formula for success in this age range isn't one size fits all, but there are some things you can do to stack the odds in your favor. In this video, I am going to break it down into 5 strategies. These are the strategies that could unlock the doors to the kind of success you've been dreaming about, financially, personally, and professionally. Stay tuned until the end of the video, because you are about to explore some secrets that could change the game for you. Number 1. Investing in yourself is non-negotiable. Okay guys, let's start with something that's often said but rarely followed. Investing in yourself is non-negotiable. Sure, it sounds cliché, but hear me out. You've probably heard about people in their 20s or 30s feeling stuck in dead-end jobs or struggling to grow. Do you know why? Because they're not spending the time or energy on developing themselves. In your 20s and 30s, this is the time to focus on you. Whether it's learning new skills, getting educated on financial literacy, or working on emotional intelligence, it all counts. According to a 2019 study, people who invest in self-development early in their careers increase their earning potential by 20 to 30% compared to their peers who don't. Let me give you an example of the famous Elon Musk. Love him or hate him, one thing is undeniable. He's a lifelong learner. Musk famously taught himself rocket science to build SpaceX. The guy didn't just rely on traditional education. So if there's one thing to take away, it's this: never stop learning. The more you know, the more opportunities you create for yourself. But it's not just about knowledge, it's about your network. Studies show that 70% of jobs aren't even advertised. They're filled through networking. Neglecting to build strong connections means missing out on opportunities. Success is influenced not just by knowledge, but also by relationships. Number 2. The power of patience. Success doesn't happen overnight. We live in a world of instant gratification, especially in our 20s and 30s. You scroll through social media, and it feels like everyone around you is buying houses, getting promoted, or launching million-dollar businesses. It's hard not to feel left behind, but let me give you a reality check here. Success takes time, and being patient can be your secret weapon. Take Jeff Bezos, for example. Before Amazon became the giant it is today, Bezos spent years building the company from the ground up. He didn't see real profits for 7 years after launching. 7 years of patience and persistence before seeing the fruits of his labor. The same goes for you. If you're in your 20s or 30s and things aren't happening as fast as you hoped, don't give up. Building success is like planting a seed. You water it, you nurture it, and eventually it will grow. But that doesn't happen overnight. According to a study published in the Journal of Vocational Behavior, people who practice patience and stay consistent with their long-term goals are 33% more likely to achieve success in their careers compared to those who expect immediate results. So, remember, while you're hustling and grinding, give yourself the grace to be patient. The results will come. Number 3. Taking risks. No risk, no reward. If you're playing it safe in your 20s or 30s, you're holding yourself back. This stage of life is your window to take risks. And no, I'm not talking about doing anything reckless, but stepping out of your comfort zone. That's where the magic happens. Think about it. How many times have you let fear talk you out of something big? Whether it's leaving a job you hate or finally starting that project you've been dreaming about for years, those are the risks that could change everything for you. Success often hides behind fear. It's scary to switch careers, start a business, or learn something completely new. But that fear, it's a sign you're growing. And let's be real, what's the worst that could happen? You fail? Guess what? That's part of the process. No one gets it right on the first try, and that's okay. It's how you handle the setbacks that matters. Here's something to keep in mind. The earlier you start taking those calculated risks, the better. When you're in your 20s or 30s, you've got the energy, fewer responsibilities, and more time to recover from mistakes. So, don't wait for the right time. The right time is now. And even if things don't go as planned, you'll gain something just as valuable: experience. The key is to learn from every risk you take. Don't let fear of failure stop you, because failure is just a part of the journey to success. Number 4, managing your money. Wealth is built, not inherited. Here's something people don't tell you enough. If you don't manage your money, it's going to manage you. It might sound like a grown-up thing to say, but in your 20s and 30s, this is when you can set yourself up for financial freedom later in life. The truth is, most people in their 20s and 30s don't have a real plan for their money. They're just kind of winging it, paying bills, spending whatever's left, and hoping it works out. But here's the thing. If you want to be successful in the long run, you need to have a financial plan. Not tomorrow, not next year. Start now. I know what you're thinking. I barely have enough to save. How am I supposed to invest? But you don't need a ton of money to get started. Even if you're starting small, you're getting the ball rolling. Compound interest is your best friend. Start now and let your money grow over time. The earlier you start, the bigger the impact later. What's important here is balance. You don't want to be that person who's saving so much they can't enjoy life. But you also don't want to be the one who's living large now and struggling down the road. It's about finding that middle ground. Enjoy today, but make sure you're building something for your future. The trick to building wealth isn't about some massive paycheck. It's about having discipline with what you do have, setting clear financial goals, and sticking to them. While everyone else might be focusing on instant gratification, think bigger. Wealth isn't something that just happens. It's something you create, little by little. And this is the time to start. Number 5, surrounding yourself with the right people. Here's something that not everyone wants to hear, but it's true. The people you surround yourself with can shape your success more than you realize. You might not even notice it at first, but the attitudes, energy, and mindsets of the people closest to you will start to affect how you think, act, and even feel about your goals. There's this saying, you are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. Let that sink in for a second. Who are your 5? Are they pushing you to become better? Are they lifting you, or are they holding you back? This isn't about being harsh, it's about being real with yourself. If your inner circle is full of people who are negative, unmotivated, or stuck in the same place, it's only going to drag you down with them. Now think about the opposite. What if you surround yourself with people who inspire you? People who have a growth mindset, who are ambitious, who challenge you to step up your game? That's where the magic happens. When you're around people who are doing better than you in some areas, it pushes you to rise to their level. Look at someone like Oprah Winfrey. She's openly talked about how the people in her inner circle were a huge factor in her success. Oprah didn't let people in who would drain her energy or fill her head with doubt. Instead, she surrounded herself with people who believed in her vision and helped her grow. That's the kind of energy you want in your life. It's not always easy to make changes in your circle. Sometimes it means letting go of people who have been around for years. But if they're not contributing to your growth, if they're stuck in negativity, you have to ask yourself, are they worth keeping around? Success is about growth, and sometimes growth requires distance from people who aren't helping you get to where you want to be. Here's the challenge. Take a look at your circle right now. Are they helping you grow? Are they making you better, challenging you, and supporting your dreams? If not, it's time to make some tough choices. It doesn't mean cutting everyone out of your life, but it might mean creating space for new people who align with your goals. Seek out mentors, connect with like-minded individuals, and build a community that wants to see you win. Because at the end of the day, success is never a solo journey. It's about the people you have around you, cheering you on, pushing you to do better, and walking that path with you. Success isn't about doing everything perfectly, but about making smart choices. Invest in yourself, be patient, take calculated risks, manage your money wisely, and surround yourself with people who push you forward. These years are full of opportunity, but they're also the foundation of what's to come. Take control now, and you'll be thanking yourself later. And trust me, when you look back, you'll realize that the journey to success was less about luck and more about the choices you made along the way. Let me know in the comment below, and if you found value in this video, don't forget to give it a like, hit that subscribe button, and share it with someone who needs to hear this. Your support means the world, and it helps more people unlock their success. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video.